Hey neighbors, it's Ryan and it is Thursday, a different day than our normal witchy videos, but Thursdays are really good for business and finances, and because it's a new month in February, we are going to deconstruct and make a new money bowl. So this is my old money bowl. It's just a simple dollar store bowl and plate, green, and then all of my stones and herbs and everything that are to benefit creating money. So first thing we're going to do is take this apart and clean it to get it ready for the new money bowl. The easiest way to do this so you're not wasting anything, I have these little like linen bags or in silk organza bags. I take all of the dried herbs and everything and put them in these to use this as like a little travel money bowl to take with me to and from work. So I'm gonna go ahead and take all of that out first. Now that I have emptied all of that out into this bag, I'm gonna go ahead and give this just a little tie, and then this can sit either in my apron or in the car, anything like that. This is all still usable. The money bowl is like a never-ending working that you use, so this one I'm gonna take with me and keep anywhere that I travel to and from work, throw it in my work bag, sit it with all my work stuff so that it continues to promote that energy, and every time I see it, it helps me focus on wanting to create more money. Now that that's empty, we're gonna take this, we're gonna go ahead and clean it out, and you're gonna wipe it down with everything, and then you can cleanse it however you want. I have some of our green sage that I've grown from our own garden here that I'm gonna use a smoke cleanse with, but I also have some Florida water that I got from Revolutionary Mystics that I'm gonna use to spray everything and wipe it down. When it comes to cleansing with your sage or whatever smoke cleanser you use, remember to use non-appropriative ones. So this one's green, not white. I'm going to take all of these stones that were in all of our bags previously, and I'm going to go ahead and cleanse these as well. So I'm going to take my smoke cleanser, let it start creating that smoke, and then I'm going to go through the bowl and cleanse in here, cleanse the plate, everything else, and then I'm going to add a little more to get it smoky. And then I like to leave it like this for a few seconds to cleanse everything out. And while that's going, we're going to go ahead and get the rest of everything together for us to make our next version of the bowl. Our rosemary, our thyme, our orange peels we've dried out ourselves. We normally have chamomile and everything, but I'm using this blend from Revolutionary Mystics, both the money oil and the root blender from there. This one is a 6-herb root and spell blend. And Metzli makes like really good money work, so I enjoy supporting them and using their things, but this has a bunch of chamomile and peppercorn and other dried herbs in it, so it's a perfect little blend to throw in there. And it's nice to add somebody else's magic to your own magic to help make it stronger. And then the money oil is what I use to lace everything. So this is going to be similar to this. It's just an oil. I use this one as like a perfume when I go into work as well. I'll put it on my skin to help promote the wealth. So I always put that into my money bowl to make things better. So these are all the things that we have set aside for that. And you're going to make sure that you have a green candle. If you don't have a green candle, a white candle works fine. This is my money bowl candle specifically that always sits on here. But I have a little green candle here you can use, and you can write your intentions on it, or because I like using extra stuff, I got a specific money drawing candle from Revolutionary Mystic, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this in conjunction with my money bowl. To get started, while this is still cleansing, we're gonna take the candle and we're gonna write our intentions into it long ways. You can use whatever you want to use this, like a toothpick or whatever. I'm just gonna use a pen that I have lying around from serving. The point is to write it going down, so as the candle burns down, it's gonna burn through those intentions. So I'm gonna write things on here like financial stability. So you always write in present tense. So I have financial stability. It doesn't have to be pretty, it's just gonna get burnt anyway. You can draw dollar signs, anything to give you the intention of having that money come in. I like to draw all over it. Once you've written enough on this that you feel comfortable with it, you're gonna go ahead and take your bowl, let all of that extra cleansing out. This is a step depending on how you wanna do things. I like to have this go in the bowl for a few minutes before I do anything else. They don't have to be anything fancy. You can use birthday candles if that's all you have available to you. So while this is going, we're gonna focus on putting everything else in here around it while the candle's going. And again, fire safety, so be intelligent and safe with how you do things. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. I'm gonna go ahead and take my money oil and just put a little along the sides of the bowl. Or you can put some on the candle if you want to dress it, but I don't feel the need to because I'm using an actual money candle as well. I like to put a little extra oils in there, so I have Van oil for good luck. You can use as little or as much as you want in your own work. I just like to have a lot of things going for me in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my orange and start dropping all of my things in there. Oranges are good for welcoming money and growth. So I put those in everything I do. You can also use jasmine flower. Dried jasmine is really good for gathering money too. I like thyme. Rosemary is a great money herb. Cinnamon. You can put ground cinnamon. I like to use a whole cinnamon stick and I crack it so that it sits in pieces along this so that the actual cinnamon fragrance get out. Cinnamon is for speed and for wealth, also for love. And I like to, and spicing things up, I like to throw it in here to help increase the relationship I have with money, make it less of a stressful, I need to pay for things, and more of a growing, welcoming, like we're in this together kind of thing. Chamomile in it, peppercorn, all of these things I'm going to sprinkle right on in the bottom here. There's the basis for your money bowl. Now I'm going to take all of my crystals and put them in. I have a big citrine that I like to throw in here, little ones to throw around. Citrine's a good money stone. I'm gonna leave 2 of them out because I'm gonna put them in my little mini bags. I have 1 piece of amethyst for calm. I've got a nice big smoky quartz in here. You can put other things to protect your money too, like hematite is good, obsidian is good. You can throw all of those in. Anything if you feel your relationship with money needs it. This is all up to what you're doing. So do it however you want that works best for you and your relationship with money. The next thing you're gonna put in there is gonna be coins. Put things that you associate with money. So gold coins can go in there. I like to put my spare change as I do things. That all gets thrown in here just so that it helps. You know, this intention is for money to be in this bowl. Now we're gonna give this some time to sit here. This part from Olivia, the Witch of Wonderlust, she has a money bowl video. I can put it in the description if anybody else wants to watch hers. But this is something that I got from her that I really enjoyed. You're going to take regular paper and you want to tear off all of the machine cut edges because you don't want to use those. It doesn't really matter how rough it looks because this is going to be for your intentions and your manifestations under your bowl or your candles. So now that you have all of the edges taken off, I like to rip them in half because I like to have a few to work with. You're going to go ahead and write your manifestations in present day. So an example of this for me would be, I am able to pay all of my obligations without struggle. Just keep in mind that when you're writing these in present tense, that the universe will take them however it chooses to and give them back to you. So sometimes your manifestations may not come true. They may appear in a different way, but you want to make sure that you're as intentional with what you want and open to receive that however that means. So Don't think greedy in this. Don't think I want $1 million. Think I want to be able to pay what I need to pay and not have to struggle for it. I want to be able to find a good job that can support me and my needs. Those are all things that you want to put into these manifestations and put them in there. And they can be completely personal to you. Just go ahead and take a few minutes and do all of that. These are my 3 that I have, and you're going to take them and fold them away from you. And then you're going to sign it across. And then you're going to turn it clockwise. Fold it away from you again. Sign it again. Put it away from you again. Fold it. And then sign it. I like to do all 3 of them like this. When I fold them like this, it's once for me, once for the spell, and once for the universe. Now that you have all 3 of these done, we're going to move back to the money bowl and to the candle to get things situated. You can take these and you can meditate over them. You can focus on your manifestation. You can pray over them, whatever you want. This isn't something that is exclusive to my practice or your practice. Like, magic is magic no matter how you do it, whether you call it prayer, whether you call it manifestation, whether you call it craft. Like, you do whatever you need to do to make things work for you. This is the method that works for me, and this is how I'm going to focus on these and bring intention in there. This is as close to the law of attraction as I'm going to get. As I mentioned in previous videos, I don't believe in changing your mindset to change your reality, but I do believe in focusing on things and being more intentional with your actions opens you up and makes you more aware of the things that are going on so you can see better opportunities. So it's not a complete, like, superstitious, if I believe this will happen, it will happen, as much as it's I want this to happen and now I'm going to put in the work to make sure that it happens. And that's all that magic is. That's why it's called a craft, because you're constantly working on it and crafting to make things better. So we're going to take this. Our money bowl is pretty much fully done, and we're going to take our manifestations and put them on this plate under the bowl. I like to take and put them forward down, and you want to make sure that you put them here, and then you put your money spell right on top of it. So that's how you do your money bowl. Now I'm going to take this and light this as well. This is my money spell. I'm going to do the same thing. I have my manifestation. It's going to go down under here, and you're obviously going to do this on your altar or however you choose to do it. I just happen to be setting up here, and then it will move to my altar when we're done. You can take a traditional candle and light things if you want. I have this nifty electric lighter that I like because it charges and it works way better in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and light this in a few different places. To keep working your money bowls, you're going to go ahead and take whatever money you have coming in. So I'm obviously a server. I have paychecks and I have cash that I get at work, and those are going to go on my bowl like this. So I'm going to take them when I have them and just put them in here so that they sit with this. When the candle's not burning, you can put them inside if you choose to. I basically come home and take my time slips and my money and throw them right on in here and let them sit. The money bowl isn't meant to be stagnant. You're supposed to take it and work with it. That's why I have, you know, this bag that'll go with me when I go places. I have a smaller bag. I have a coin bag that I take all of the old workings and I'll throw them in here. So I can put this in my pocket and my apron while I'm at work. This can sit in my work box in my car. This can go inside my wallet. And these are things that I'm going to carry with me to kind of promote that. And then also go back to the manifestation portion of it, of if I see this, I know that I'm wanting money to come in. I remember the manifestations that I wrote, and those are going to be what works for me. The biggest thing to keep in mind with this is that this isn't stagnant. Put coins in this, put money in it, take money out of it and spend it. You're trying to create not an influx of money where it comes in and it's stagnant, but you're trying to create a flow of money. You want money coming in and coming out, because the more that it's coming in and out like a wave, the more the waves are going to keep coming. So use this to help keep your mind focused on money and create what needs to come into your life. So that's the easiest way that you can make a money bowl and a little money bag to take with you. If this is content that you enjoy and you want to see how to do more things with money or more money related magic, please let me know in the comments. If you made it this far in the video and you like what we do, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button. It does help us engage and promote more of our videos so more people can see it. And if you want to help support us even more, you can follow us on our shop or our Ko-fi and join the Brew Crew. I will see you next time. Bye, neighbors.